Y'all, I am at that point where everything about my job now, nearly everything about my job, is very much starting to annoy me, and that's not really a place I want to be in. Get ready, because this is year 6 of daily vlogging. Anyway, hi, good morning. The reason why today I'm annoyed is usually today is a day that I work, but it's also a holiday. So I texted my boss and said, hey, do you want me to work from home today? Do you have stuff you want me to do? Or is today a holiday? And she writes me back and goes, no, you don't need to work, in one text message, no, you don't need to work today since it's a holiday, but I did add some stuff to the master to-do list that maybe you could look at and do. Okay, so work? So I wrote her back and I was like, okay, do you expect me to do those things today? Would you prefer for me to do them today, or would you prefer for me to do them on Thursday or on another day this week, since most of the time I'm doing small stuff even on the days that I'm not working? You know, would you prefer for me to do that stuff on the other day? What do you prefer for me to do? And so she prefers for me to do them today. That's fine, because I know it's a day that I'm working, but why didn't you just tell me that? And then there's just other stuff that, like, and I get part of it is like there have been things that I'm asked to do that I have no idea how to do. I have no training. I have nothing, and there is no training available. It's not like I'm being walked through how to do this. It's just like, just do it. Oh my god. Like, there's stuff that, like, I don't have the full picture of. I haven't been told everything. So when I'm told to do the other half of this, I don't know everything. I don't know, because you haven't told me the backstory behind everything. I just like, oh, this is one of those times where I'm like, this year is, I'm really, even like end of last year, beginning of this year, I was like, I can't stay in this job for longer than a year and a half or 2 years, because this is not what I want to do. This is not what I want to be doing, and it's not something that I'm content doing for the time being. I was, and now I just get more and more annoyed at it's more the way things are run, because everything is so last minute. My brain doesn't work last minute. So when you tell me to do something last minute, and it's like, we gotta get this out quick, and I'm going, no, this was something you should have known, you knew about. Why didn't you plan ahead for this? That's when it bothers me. So I've had breakfast, I've brushed my teeth and gotten dressed and taken out the litter box trash and all that stuff, and I posted about, on my face, posted about the books in my box, because it is finally full. The box is full. And that I figured before I take them to the used bookstore, which I don't know if I will do anytime extremely soon, but before I take them there, I figured, oh, well, let me check with my, like, internet friends and online people on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook to see if any of them would want to buy them for, like, you know, $2, $3, whatever, because I know even $2 or $3 is more than what I would get at the used bookstore. So, so yeah, I just made a post about that. I am working from bed today because it's chilly outside and my blankets are comfy. I've also decided that today is the day I'm going to start wearing a mask around the house again, not because of them, but because Lynn is going to get a COVID test, a PCR COVID test today. She took another at-home test yesterday, which on day 4 of her symptoms, and that also came back negative, but she's going to get a PCR to be sure. We're all hoping it comes back negative, desperately hoping it comes back negative, but just in case and until we get that confirmation, because I was around her on Saturday and she didn't have her mask on for a lot of that. I did, so hopefully I should be fine, and I wasn't within 6 feet of her for longer than 15 minutes throughout the entire day, so I also don't technically count as a close contact, but just to be safe, because I would not want to pass it to anyone, and I figured these past 2 days would have been in an incubation period and likely would not have been contagious to other people. I can't, I have to. I hate feeling this way now every single day that I work. I hate it. Because I literally just got a text message that was like, oh, by the way, our AWP phone has been broken and we haven't been able to listen to the messages and we need to be able to listen to that, so I need you to call AT&T. about that phone line. I don't even know if I mean, I will try, obviously, but it's not my account. So, like, I don't think I can call on behalf of an account that isn't mine. Maybe because it's a business, I don't know, maybe. But, like, the phone hasn't been working, apparently, for weeks. Why has this not been top priority? The thing is, though, is I need the flexibility of this job until the film is supposed to film, because like that flexibility is important, because I will, if everything goes as planned, you know, not be here while that film is filming. And but I don't like this feeling. I don't like not enjoying at all what I'm doing. Well, it's much later. I called my parents and talked to them a little bit today about everything, and so tomorrow I will be doing some job applications for the Disney food blog that I really, really love. They have some remote job openings for writing, which is really cool. So I'm going to be putting together my samples for that tomorrow, writing my samples, writing my cover letter, and applying for that type of stuff, just because, yeah. Anyway, I also started and finished Starters today, and it was good, but not good enough for me to want to read the sequel when I have all of these, I mean, not everything, but most of these unread books on my shelves. So next up is this one that I picked up that I'm not sure how it's gonna be, but it's called 13th Child, and it's a bit of like a younger, I think it's a younger sort of YA. Well, that's fine. Totally fine by me. So yeah, it's book 1. I know it's a series, and when I picked out the book, I knew it was a series, but there's like a 50% chance that I will read the first one, and like with Starters, which only has a sequel, decide not to continue it. So anyway, I am heading to bed, so thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. All my social media is in the description. Love you all.